Toledo Bend Reservoir. This is the final day of the 2024 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive. We've got the top 75 qualifying teams in the Progressive point standings. These are your Progressive Team of the Year points leaders, Jim Smith and Brian Schott. We'll check in on them a bit later. Here's a look at the top 10 on the Johnny Morris leaderboard. Day 1 saw Jake Hinderman and Kalen Cameron leading the field, sacking up 5 for 28 pounds 4 ounces. It's worth noting that we've got a former champ and 2 previous Team of the Year winners inside the top 10. Getting right into championship coverage, with cameras on the top 3. Let's get this second day started with tournament leaders Jake Hinderman and Kalen Cameron.
So yesterday we had 2 big ones. We both had an 8 out deep. We started the day off shallow, but we're going to stay probably deep the whole time, all day, just from what happened yesterday and previous experiences out here. I'm from Nacogdoches, which is about just an hour from here, and this is my favorite lake. It's amazing, so many big fish, and we're gonna go out deep and catch some big ones. I feel like they might be off that edge until the sun gets up and they move up. Yeah. I don't know. We didn't get our first bite till about, say 9:30, about 9:30. Was that about
It was
right?
kind of mid-morning. That's when I caught the big one. We had those 2 like 3s at 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, we had a couple 3-pounders, 8:39 and 9 o'clock, and then it was up from there. But it's about 6:36 right now. It's early. If we got one before around that time, that'd be kind of a bonus fish. These fish wait till that sun comes up, and they come up here and they start schooling on shad. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Local anglers Colby Miller and Cole Moore launched this morning second overall, just 5 ounces behind the leaders.
Dang, all freaking head, man. Yeah. There we go, that's a little more like it.
With their boat mid-depth, Miller and
Number
Moore
4.
utilizing Garmin Live Scope to target active fish.
We on the home plumb. I think we're 5 ounces from the lead. We didn't get a big bite yesterday. We need a big bite today.
At the end of the day, the top finishing team using qualified Garmin electronics are eligible to add an extra $500 in contingency money to their total. Learn more about the all-new contingency programs for 2025 at texasteamtrail.com. If you're in the market to upgrade your electronics, Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's offer the complete selection of Garmin electronics and accessories. Check them out online or scan the QR code for a direct link. The Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's. Your adventure starts here. Ranger Boats, still building legends one at a time. And by Progressive Insurance. Bundle and save. Coming up, we're back on the water with more final day championship coverage from Toledo Bend.
Be it rain or gusting wind or whatever Mother Nature throws you. When there's fish to be caught, nothing will stand in the way. Bass Pro Shops Guideware features Gore-Tex technology with the protection you need from the elements, so you can stay on the water and catch the big ones. The all-weather, all-performance Bass Pro Shops Guideware, because there are no rain checks out here.
When there's miles of water in front of you and hundreds of feet below, you need a boat with the chops to dominate, no matter the conditions. With the strength and technology to overcome the elements and the competition. Ranger Boats, still building legends, one at a time.
Hey, all you boaters out there! Any way you float, float protected with Progressive. They insure over 1 million watercraft just like yours. Get a quote for your boat today. Insure your passion. Hey, RVers! Any way you explore, explore protected. With Progressive, a leader in RV insurance. They make it easy to quote, and the process takes as little as 4 minutes. Get a quote now. Insure your passion.
gear that just plain works. Cast after cast after cast. AFTCO. Any fish, any water.
Back on Toledo Bend. This is the second and final day of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail Championship, presented by Progressive. Tim Renault won the championship here back in 2014 with his late partner, Phil Marks. Teaming up with Steven Johnston, he's back in contention.
Coming in, we weren't real thrilled with the day. We really thought we could, catch going in 26, 27 a day, and we wind up with 27. So we're sitting in third place, and hey, we're ready to get the day going. We'll see what happens today. It's anybody's game. I mean, you can bust 35, 38 here. The Toledo Bend, I've been here a long time. Tim's fished here a long time. And I've never seen the size of the fish, quality of fish. I mean, it's just, we've got grass back, the timber's good, the water's high. I mean, just everything's awesome.
See that one sitting on top?
With an eye on their electronics, Renault and Johnston are in the grass, pitching jigs. Fishing cover, it's common to find groups of fish stacked up. Typically, you'll see anglers boat a fish, then pitch right back out immediately. Find the right group, you can win a tournament in a matter of minutes.
Better starting yesterday. We didn't have a fish in the live well till about 9:30 yesterday. He's by himself, huh?
Yeah, I just saw him sitting on top of the grass.
Oh, you think that was him?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you hit on the spot. It didn't even go down.
Back on our day one leaders. Kalen Cameron and Jake Enderman are committed to their deep bite.
Not a bad one to start the day.
Casting spoons, jigs, and big crankbaits over structure. They put 28 pounds in their Nitro live well yesterday. Launching this morning with a 5-ounce lead. This is their second of the morning.
Oh, she had it choked, dude.
You want to catch all of our fish for us?
Yeah, you don't participate till the
You
afternoon.
can catch all 5.
The football jig was down there.
Yes, sir.
She had hit it a couple times.
Colby Miller and Cole Moore launched 5 ounces behind the leaders.
Yep, that's her. That's a giant.
Sacking up 3 early. Colby's working on a 4th. Cole grabs the net.
Oh, listen.
No.
How close is the boat?
Everywhere, both sides.
Back on Renault and Johnston.
I highly recommend getting your big old hat. Probably don't want to show it, but I got a melanoma right there on the back of my head a couple weeks ago. People down at MD Anderson took very good care of me. I had to stay at the house for 8 days, couldn't get hot, so I could start getting hot again on Thursday, but doctor told me to take it easy. So I'm trying to take it easy. Get your big hat, put your sunscreen on. Got these AFTCO gloves. They're bad to the bone. You can grip, hold the fish, everything. Keep that sun off, it's a win-win.
AFTCO has a complete line of performance sun protection gear. Look them up at Bass Pro or Cabela's.com. The 2024 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Championship, presented by Progressive, is also brought to you by Nitro Boats and the Nitro Rewards Program, Mercury Marine, Go Boldly, Garmin, the leader in sonar and navigation, and by AFTCO. Any fish, any water. Coming up, we're back on the water from the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail Championship presented by Progressive. If you're interested in past episodes of the trail, head on over to OutdoorAction.com and stream the best in outdoor titles 24/7 on your favorite device.
Nitro, a rush of tournament adrenaline. Nitro, the choice of champion, where performance meets play. Nitro, a big water beast, a pure fishing machine. Nitro, release the champion within.
She grew up fast. Will she remember these times and continue the tradition? You better believe it. Tell a new fish story with Garmin.
Born in Japan, using technology, innovation, and precision, Sunline produces the widest selection of fishing lines at the most technologically advanced line factory in the world. Manufactured at the strictest tolerances to produce victories at the highest levels of tournament bass fishing. From household names like Christie, Swindle, and Cruz, to young guns like Cook, Logan, New, and Welcher, they all trust Sunline to take them to the top of the leaderboard. Choose the line that will give you the strength to guarantee your confidence. Sunline.
You let me see. Things you let me see.
Toledo Bend Reservoir. We're down to the top 75 qualifying teams in the Progressive point standings, competing for better than $100,000 in total purse. The overall championship is paying down 10 places with a 2024 Mercury-powered Nitro Z18 for first. And then there's the Progressive Team of the Year Challenge, a season-long battle to determine the most consistent team on the trail.
Oh, it's the best in the country. We've got the best teams in the country, and you got the 75 of the best of those. So it sets up for a really good tournament with some really big bags.
Top guys in Texas fish this trail, which pretty much the top guys in the country. If you can compete in Texas, you can compete anywhere.
Top 75 teams, obviously in points, so throughout the year, that's pretty much the priority. As long as you can get yourself secured into the championship, not only do you show that you can hang with these guys out here, some of the best in Texas, but it also gives you a chance for the lovely, lovely championship trophy and obviously the prize money that I can't forget goes along with it too. So,
Getting back on the water, we'll pick it up with your Progressive points leaders, Jim Smith and Brian Schott.
You know, a lot of pressure's on, you know, a boat. They're giving away a boat for Angler of the Year. We have a very, very slim lead, and this is going to be a challenge. This tournament is not easy. These fish aren't setting up where they typically do. We've got a lot of experience on the lake, and sometimes that hurts you when the conditions are extremely different than what you're used to this time of year.
Assuming the top spot midway through the season, Smith and Schott still need to weigh a solid limit if they hope to lock up the title. Fishing the grass, the points leaders are off to a rough start. With only 2 in the live well, Jim sets the hook on their third.
3. That's 3.
Everyone's precious at this point in time.
One by one, they're adding to their limit. But there's a bigger challenge at hand.
Boy, this has been a fiasco. Well, we decided we were going to leave here and go to another place, and was preparing to do that. And Brian flipped out there and caught a nice one. When he slung it in the boat, the hook came out, and it landed between the throttle and the driver's seat, and the fish went to flapping like crazy. I dove on it so it wouldn't get out of the boat. In some kind of way, the fish's tail caught the key to the boat and flipped it over in the lake, and it sank to the bottom. So we have been dead in the water since 9:30 this morning.
In communication with tournament director Mike Hastings, Smith and Schott are working to find a solution. With 3.5 hours left till weigh-in, we'll check back. Back on Miller and Moore. Chasing that championship title, they're sticking with the deep bite. Moore makes the scoop. With 5 in the live well, they're culling. Jake Enderman and Kalen Cameron launched this morning leading the field, but with a second-place team culling, looks like they've got some ground to make up.
Yeah.
This one should help.
Catch all of our fish.
Will do.
It's a 3.
Not bad one at all.
That's
Have
what
a
we
choke.
need. Oh, awesome.
Ah, gosh, dude, that looks so good. Oh. Not a bad one, not a bad one.
Not the battle.
I'll take 3 more of those.
3 and change. 3 and change.
Back on Johnston and Renault. Tim won the championship here back in 2014 with his late partner Phil Marks. Joining forces now with Steven, they qualified just outside the top 10 in the 2024 Progressive Point standings. Launching day 2 3rd overall, based on experience alone, Renault and Johnston are probably your odds-on favorites to win.
Are we on them?
Yeah. It's a greaser. All right. That's
one.
That's one. We need 4 more. Doing everything right. We're just a slow, just a grind bite in the mornings. Most time Toledo Bend, you catch them in the mornings, but it seemed like the last week it's just keep getting worse and worse.
Checking back on our Progressive Points leaders. Working with tournament director Mike Hastings, they were able to locate and restart a replacement boat. Nearing noon, with 3 in the live well, Schott and Smith are back in business. They've got 2.5 hours left in their season.
Please be here.
With 2024 in the books, the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive is already looking to 2025. Here's a quick look at the schedule. For all the details, including updated payouts and contingency programs, look us up at texasteamtrail.com. Whether you're looking to upgrade your rig or buy your first boat, the White River Marine Group has teamed up with a network of dealers to offer you the very best selection. To locate a dealer near you, use the Find a Dealer link at rangerboats or nitro.com. The 2024 Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Championship, presented by Progressive, is also brought to you by TH Marine, Boating and Marine Accessories. Rapala, welcome to Crush City. Power Pole, Total Boat Control. The Texas Team Trail is also proudly supported by all the fine companies and brands you see here. Coming up, we're headed to the final weigh-in of the season. It's championship time.
Gamakatsu, the innovation leader in fish hooks, is launching Nano Alpha technology in 2024. Nano Alpha is a new finish available on Gamakatsu's most popular hook styles. It delivers 2 times slicker performance, 4 times better corrosion resistance. Nano Alpha technology makes the world's greatest fish hooks even better in 2024 to help anglers catch more fish.
Electronics and forward-facing sonar have changed the fishing game. The graphs and transducers used for forward-facing sonar are a major investment that must be protected. Beatdown Outdoors builds graph mounts and sonar poles to make sure your investment is secure and always protected. Made in America from the highest quality materials, Beatdown Outdoors mounts and sonar poles are compatible with all major electronic brands, allowing you to customize and optimize all of your electronics. Can't beat a beatdown.
Welcome back to Cypress Bend Park on Toledo Bend Reservoir. We're down to the final minutes of the 2024 season of the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail presented by Progressive. Heading to the final weigh-in, we got a lot on the line this afternoon. Paying out 10 places and more than $60,000 in the overall championship. There's also a pile of sponsor contingency money that'll reach down 25 places. And then there's the Progressive Team of the Year program. Newly expanded in 2023, Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine were awarded a Ranger boat along with paid entries for the entire 2024 season.
Obviously, maybe I'm a little biased, but I think it's a bigger accomplishment to win Team of the Year than it is to win an event.
Revised again in 2024, the Progressive Team of the Year will pay down 25 places, including a Ranger Mercury package and more for the top finishing team.
Oh, I fish all of them for the Team of the Year. I mean, now that there's the incentives that go along, even from like 1st to 25th place, there's every reason for you to want to show up to every event and make sure that you can show that out of all the best in Texas, consistently you can be the one that ends up on top.
Kind of makes it worthwhile to fish the whole circuit, where in the past we kind of just pick and chose and fished the lakes we wanted to. This year we ended up fishing the whole thing just because of the Team of the Year standings. And unfortunately we're going to come up a little bit short from being able to win it, but we'll be back next year and try again.
Heading to the stage after a challenging day, Jim Smith and Brian Schott made it back to Cypress Bend Park with a limit. The only other team left with a legitimate shot at the title were two-time Team of the Year Jeff Reynolds and Shane Howell.
Man, we got 16. It's not enough. I mean, these guys are just too good. You know, we needed to follow up what we did yesterday with another, 20 to 22 pound sack in order to have a shot. So congratulations to those guys, man. They earned it. They fished well all year, so super excited for them. But happy with where we finished. It was a great year.
Let's hear it for Brian Schott and Jim Smith. How about it, guys?
Jim and Brian are your 2024 Progressive Team of the Year. They'll pick up a Ranger Z518 with a Mercury outboard on back, plus BPS guideware and paid entries for the upcoming 2025 season.
All I can say is God has a sense of humor.
With the all-new Progressive Points Race, the top-rated team trail in the nation now has the best Team of the Year program. And in 2025, it's going to get even better. Keep up with all the details at TexasTeamTrail.com.
We picked the Texas Team Trail because of the Angler Year race and because of the money given away and because of the boat.
At noon today, did you think you had Angler of the Year wrapped up?
We thought we had lost it. Absolutely. We knew that it was slipping away quickly.
Once again, congratulations to Schott and Smith. Here's a look at the top 10 on the Progressive leaderboard. For the very best in home, auto, and boat coverage, bundle and save at Progressive.com. Checking the Power Pole Big Bass standings. As expected, Toledo Bend delivered. We saw multiple fish over 8, but in the end, nobody could match Hunter Muncrief and J.D. Clark's 10-pound, 4-ounce giant.
Yeah, she went 10.04, so I'm excited to get a replica from it, and it's the current Big Bass leader, so hopefully that'll hold up and I can run away with a power pole from this event.
In addition, Muncrief and Clark finished 5th in the overall standings with a 2-day total weight of 46.11. Your day one leaders struggled today, adding 12.14 to their total. They'll slip down a few spots, finishing the week in 8th. As the highest qualified finishing Nitro owner, they also picked up the Nitro Rewards bonus money. The Garmin Tournament Reward went to 3-time Team of the Year Russell Cecil and Todd Castledine. As the highest finishing Garmin qualified team, they earned $500 in contingency money plus $750 in regular payout for their 7th place finish. Joshua Rogers and Casey Burley are always a threat in East Texas. Winning the first event of the season, they're back inside the top 5 with a 2-day total of 49 pounds, 5 ounces. Rusty Miller and Ricky Stevens sacked up 51 pounds, 10 ounces for 3rd place. They also picked up the TH Marine Atlas Awards payout, earning an additional $300 just for running the right jack plate. Colby Miller and Cole Moore are a couple of the young guns on the trail. Man, they put their stamp on the season, weighing 51.12 over 2 days for 2nd place. They'll take home $5,565 for their efforts.
Great week of fishing. Caught a ton of fish, had a blast fishing on the home pond. Ready for next year, see what happens.
And coming out on top, Tim Renault and Steven Johnston locked it up after dropping the biggest bag of the week onto the scales.
We got it. Dirty 30, 30 pounds and 3 ounces, 2-day tournament total of 57 pounds, 11 ounces, moves you into 1st place. Congratulations, guys.
Earning his 2nd championship title on the trail, Tim, along with Steven, will take home the Mercury-powered Nitro Z18 plus a little side pot money and the championship trophies. Here's a look at the rest of the top 10 on the Johnny Morris leaderboard.
I'm telling you, for 2 days, every move that we agreed to take, we went there and caught a big one. And it was like, yesterday it was like 3 or 4 in a row, and after he left today, our next 3 stops, we put a big one in the boat and never caught again.
It just seemed like everything just, to win these things, to win any tournament, I don't care if it's a Tuesday afternoon jackpot or a bass club. I mean, it is so hard to win.
And that'll wrap it up for this year. We hope to see you next season as the Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's Texas Team Trail unveils all the new upgrades to payouts, sponsor contingency options, and the Progressive Team of the Year program. Check out the details at texasteamtrail.com. You can also keep up with the latest news on our Facebook and Instagram pages.